Hey guys, this is something new that I want to try for us to be thinking about some practical things as it relates to the youth ministry, whether that's events or Life Bible Study or Fuse or something like that. But I also want to give maybe a little bit of an encouragement or training for us to be thinking about. Surely there's moments where we'll get together and have lunch or have a meeting of some kind, but I'm trying to minimize those meetings and maybe give you kind of bite-sized trainings throughout the year. So the big question that I want to ask you, or maybe the thing I want you to be thinking about, is what is the thing that makes you the most valuable Pathmaker to a student? Okay, that could mean that you serve pizza at Fuse. It could mean that you are a Life Bible Study teacher and a small group leader, right? Maybe you are a primary teacher. Maybe you're a primary support role. Maybe you're throwing the football with kids on the lawn. Whatever the role is, it's the same thing across the board. Being a healthy human is the best gift that you can give our teenagers. Let me tell you why. If you come in trying to be one thing or another, they can sniff that out. If you are trying to be more relatable, if you're trying to be more relevant, if you're trying to dress like them, act like them, talk like them, it actually is not helpful. It's all counterintuitive. And thankfully, we don't have a group of pathmakers that do that. But I do want to remind us, especially in the busy season, at the kind of end of a school year, the beginning of kind of, we've kind of hit spring, right? The weather is kind of getting warmer and we're creeping into summer, and the busyness of this time of year tends to distract a lot of us. And I want to maybe just give us a little reminder on how to be that healthy human. If I can just remind you that your spiritual habits are one of the most important things that you can dive into and keep holy. This is everything from your personal quiet time, which I know it's like, oh my gosh, he's hitting us with read the Bible. Is that not the most obvious thing? Well, can I just tell you, we say it over and over again because it's the most practical thing. For me personally, my daily time with God is the thing that makes me the healthiest that I can be. So that. Then also, if I can just remind you, having your space for church attendance, just sitting in a worship service, maybe going to a Life Bible Study, something along those lines. Maybe it's a small group throughout the week. Maybe it's a Bible study on a Tuesday or a Saturday morning or a Thursday morning. You keeping those rhythms helps to make you a healthy human. In fact, if I can just say it this way, the thing that students need the most out of us is for us to be healthy. And one of the things that I think they catch is when we're not trying too hard. In fact, what really is caught is how they see your consistent, healthy behavior over time. And you're not trying too hard. You're not, striving, or you're not, trying to play a part. They actually just see you living out your life. In fact, I can think of when I was in youth ministry and I look back, and I think I could probably sniff out some of the healthier leaders from the unhealthier leaders. I had a couple guys that were in our youth ministry that were fun, but maybe not the most healthy. But then I had some guys that were small group leaders. I think of my youth pastor, who's now the senior pastor of my home church in Indianapolis. Very healthy. And they were just guys who consistently lived that life out quietly. And sure, they would teach about it from time to time, but they lived it out. And I caught that. It wasn't something they were trying to do in front of us. In fact, if you are trying to do it in front of them and then living a double life, eventually you'll either get exhausted or you'll get sniffed out for being inauthentic. You pursuing your own healthy life is the best gift that you can give your teenagers. So just a reminder, if you're in the busyness of almost May seems to be nuts for people, as we're thinking about what it looks like to get into the summer, don't let go of some of those spiritual habits that you have, those quiet moments that you have with the Lord in the morning, maybe with the Bible in your car, in your office, or in your living room. Don't forget that Life Bible Study could be a lifeline to you. Maybe a close friend or accountability group or family member can be someone that you can have that kind of deeper lifeline with, and spiritual conversation. You having those conversations outside of kind of the regular Sunday and Wednesday rhythm and camps and retreats and all that kind of stuff makes you the human, makes you the leader that's worth following. So it's a reminder to all of us, myself included. I'm looking right in the mirror on this one. The best gift that you can give your students, whether you're a small group leader or whether you're just tossing the football and you're kind of helping us lead the whole thing, whether you're going to Rush Week or Camp Rush or Mission Arkansas or serving pizza on Wednesday night, the best gift that you can give our students is for you to be a healthy human.